First years themselves, I'll give them a ton of credit. I don't think we've ever had a first year class as committed and as devoted to the sport as we've had this year. Everything from academics to the weight room to practicing on the field. Their effort has been outstanding. As a senior and as a captain on the team, my goal is to support them in whatever facet they need, whether that be in the classroom or on the field, or if someone's lagging a little bit, giving a little pep talk, just something to get them going. But for the most part, they've been really self-directional, which has been awesome. So yeah, I'm just excited to see what they're capable of.
Yeah, we have a ton of first years this year, which I think is going to be really impactful in a lot of different ways. I think we have guys all over the field that are new to the program, and I think that there's a lot of opportunity to kind of come in and make an immediate impact for those guys. And from what we've seen thus far, I think that there's going to be several that will do that.
So we have 17 first years this year, which compared to a lot of the other Liberty League teams is a big size. We've been working on bringing in more and more recruits. As a first year myself, and I know a lot of the other first years are going to have a lasting impact on the team, and we're going to have opportunities to play right away.
Yeah, I mean, I think our expectations and goal for what will be this year is pretty high. I think last year was not quite what we wanted it to be, obviously, in a lot of ways. So I think we need a bounce back year in a lot of ways. I think we'll surprise some people, hopefully, with what we can do. And I know that our expectations are high, not only our staff, but certainly the players as well.
Yeah, I mean, every year the team's goal is to win a championship. I think regardless of what happens and what people think of us, every single day you go out there, the expectation is always win a championship. I think we have a really bright future ahead of us. We got a lot of great freshmen who have been working really hard. The culture has been amazing. The buy-in has been amazing. And personally, I expect nothing less than a really successful season. So I'm excited to see where things go and really fired up to get it going.
Yeah, I think it's the recipe of what it takes to be successful on the mound really hasn't changed. I think we'll have some returners that have the ability to do those things. We certainly have a lot of new faces on the pitching side of things that will be impactful. And yeah, I mean, we certainly losing somebody like Rissy, who obviously went on to go do his thing out at University of San Francisco. We've been watching and checking in on him. He's been doing a great job for them. So like losing and replacing that is tough, but I think we certainly have, guys within the program that we're looking forward to doing their thing. So
luckily, with a lot of thanks to all of the other winter sports, they've been giving us a lot of opportunities to be inside of the gym. With we have drop down cages, portable mounts, stuff like that. We've been making it work. But with our first game coming up this Saturday, we've been able to get on the field with the weather breaking. So good opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it a lot. It's important to be adaptable and overcome adversity. Even though the weather hasn't been great, we've worked hard to shovel the field and try and get out here as much as we can. We have some of the best facilities in the league, and we've been able to take advantage of that from the get-go. I mean, even though we're indoors, we try and get everything out of every rep. And now that we're out here, we're all very grateful. We understand that no one else in the league probably is able to get outside, especially after that storm. So with our turf field, every day that we're outside, even if it's just for a day or two, is an advantage. And if we're not outside, we're inside, and 2-3 hours at a time every single day, just getting better. I think we've done a great job of maximizing our resources.
I mean, we've been able to get outside a little bit here and there. I mean, I think we're pretty used to it, just with, doing stuff inside, outside, kind of shifting between the two. It's kind of just the nature of what we have to do with Northeast baseball. So we're used to that, but we have been able to get outside a decent amount. And then, again, we're first game opening up this weekend, and I think that honestly has a lot to do with our guys and the players on the team and what they've done to be able to get out to the field and actually do a little bit of field work for us and get some snow and ice off there so we can be playable for this weekend. So
Fall practice was, I mean, it was a good opportunity for the coaches to see a lot of the first years in action. Just seeing as we have such a wide basis for recruitment, like a lot of the first years, the coaches haven't even seen play, a lot of video. So it was a good opportunity to go live in the fall. Of course, working on like the early fundamentals and like kind of running like the basic bunt plays, basic first and third plays. But a majority of it was going live and seeing what guys had live and applying pressure early just so we're ready for the season to start.
yeah, I mean, I think we're getting leadership from a lot of different areas right now, I think, which is helpful. Certainly some younger guys stepping up as well. But it's really been kind of a group effort, I think, to this point. And I think it's for us trying to figure out what's going to work and like what's going to be our mixture to win games and figuring out what that is as soon as possible and then being able to replicate that as much as possible. So